What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And we're here with the second episode of Wednesday.
Yes, woe is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad. Anyway, let's check this out. I like the mystery that was building in the first episode where we learned that Wednesday could possibly be the demise of Nevermore.
Yes, and that there is a lot of information she needs to dig up about her parents at the school.
And the mystery beast. Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's got me hooked. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
The story's about to take a dark turn. Usually I love dark turns. Like when the carousel brakes mysteriously failed at my 8th birthday party.
Mysterious.
But not this one.
Love that facade.
How could you miss a dead body?
Because it wasn't there. No footprints, no blood, no sign of a struggle, nothing. Nada.
What?
The search party looked all night.
Well, your search party must have left their seeing eye dogs at home. I saw that monster kill Rowan right in front of me.
Did you get a good look at this monster thing?
It didn't stick around for a chat.
Maybe it was one of your classmates.
Sheriff,
Like
I
Gollum.
find that question offensive.
Well, I don't care, because I got 3 other dead bodies in the morgue.
So you automatically assume that a Nevermore student is the murderer, even though there's no evidence that a crime was even committed.
I'm sorry. I forgot. You only teach the good outcasts here, right?
It's good that Wednesday went straight to the police, though, and like the...
Yeah.
State troopers have put out an alert, and I've contacted his family, but they haven't heard from him either.
Dead people are notoriously bad at returning calls.
What were you doing out in the woods with him, Miss Addams?
I heard a noise in the forest and I went to go investigate. That's when I stumbled upon the attack.
Then what happened?
Then I ran into Bianca Barclay and I told her to go for help. Next thing I remember, I was awaking in my dorm.
Went to the Queen Bee.
I've hibernated with grizzlies. I know the difference.
Thank you, Sheriff. I think Miss Addams is done now.
Actually, I would like to speak to Sheriff Galpin. Alone.
Alone.
I'm not
Good
sure
way to get him on
what
his side.
Yeah.
Love
Love
the
the
Medusa.
Medusa.
You can get a formal statement.
They do not like
Now
each
let's
other.
go.
No. Well, you can see his prejudice against the Nevermore students.
Someone is trying to cover up Rowan's murder. That's the only reason to scrub the crime scene.
Is that your professional opinion as the daughter of a murderer?
My father
Oh.
is twice the man you are. You want to reject my claims, but you can't.
Why is that?
Because you and I both know that there's a monster out there.
Yeah, that's not a bear.
And Rowan is his latest victim.
She's just confirmed all
Yeah.
the suspicions.
Want to see this?
What?
Edgar Allan Poe said, "Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see." Clearly, Nevermore's most famous alumni picked that up here.
Changeling.
Wonder who
Oh,
became
yeah.
the
Changeling.
madman.
Nah. Nah, that's evil.
And to come in with that smirk as well, the nothing happened.
Help me understand why you would claim you witnessed a murder. Was it to gain attention?
Why should I bother telling you anything? You've already decided I'm lying.
and this has just completely undermined her entire thing.
Saw.
Wednesday, part of the reason your parents sent you to Nevermore is so that you could find your people, become part of a larger community.
I like being an island. A well-fortified one surrounded by sharks.
Have you considered your antisocial tendencies might be motivated by fear of rejection?
If you were to reject me right now, I would not be upset.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
There are a lot of similarities between
You made it through
Wednesday
the
and me
entire
in high
session
school.
without trying to escape. I'll take that as a win.
The subtle movements in
Yeah.
her face are beautiful.
Everyone, including your father, believes I made it all up.
You know, for the record, I believe you.
Oh, that was a nice...
Yeah.
It's interesting that she does react to some forms of validation.
More scowl. This kitty is taking no prisoners. If Bianca Barclay wins again this year, I will literally scratch my own eyes out.
I would pay money to see that.
I can help.
Howdy, Ruby. I'm so glad you decided to stay.
I thought you wanted your single room back.
Full disclosure, I don't like living solo, and Thing gives a killer neck massage. It's a win-win.
I refuse to play the role of a pawn in someone else's corrupt game.
You know
Okay.
Rowan.
I witnessed his murder, Enid.
It's just... We all saw him this morning. Very much like...
Yeah, his returns just completely
I know.
undermined everything
Which leads
she
me to believe
witnessed.
I've been losing my mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not nearly as fun as I had anticipated. You're Nevermore's gossip queen. What's Rowan's story?
Other than being a weird loner, no offense.
Yeah, I don't think Rowan's story is as true as he was making out.
What is the poke up anyway?
Only my entire reason for living right now. Part canoe race, part foot chase, no rules. Each dorm has to pick an Edgar Allan Poe short story for inspiration. You could grab a brush. Miss Thornhill's just ordered pizza. Want to take a stab at being social?
I do like stabbing. The social part, not so much.
What about
Besides,
pizza?
it'll cut into my writing time.
No worries. Just as long as you're lakeside cheering us to victory on race day.
Yay.
Or you can just glare uncomfortably. Whatever works for you.
Aww. I like Enid.
It's a hall pass for the imagination impaired. But when your life becomes a twisted mystery, maybe it's time to lean into it.
Ooh. Looks like a skull flower.
Yeah.
A skull sun.
It won't be possible, I'm afraid. He's been expelled.
For what?
Never you mind. He'll be on the first train out this afternoon. You had a psychic vision, didn't you? I realized you might be having them when we passed by the accident and you knew that poor farmer had broken his neck.
I wonder if Morticia had the same thing.
Your mother started having visions around your age.
Well done.
They were notoriously unreliable and dangerous. I remember at first, she thought she might be losing her mind. Have you spoken to her about them? Clearly, the person withholding information here is you.
May I go now?
Not until you've picked
Good
your
way to turn it
extracurricular
back on.
activity.
Weems is clearly trying to keep tabs on me. Keep an eye on
Love the
him.
shoes.
Don't let your fingers out of his
Yeah,
sight.
she's wearing really high shoes. It's awesome. I was going to say Siren singing.
But to be honest, after your performance at the Harvest Festival, the drama club might be more your speed.
After I passed out, who did you tell? The sheriff?
You think I trust normie cops? I went straight to Weems and let her handle it. Anyway, let's get this audition over with. What are you? Alto, soprano?
So she went to the
or just
headmaster.
loco?
Oh!
Oh.
She went supersonic.
What was that?
A note only dogs can hear.
I would have loved if the werewolves just started
Start
howling.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
Have you shot a bone arrow before?
Only on live targets.
Okay.
Pugsley.
I do love how uncomfortable everyone feels around her when she says those things. It's like, all right.
When's the last time you saw your roommate, Rowan?
Oh, you mean the one that was killed by a monster?
So the whole school
Harvest
knows.
Festival.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him since. The last couple weeks, he's been more erratic. You know, telekinesis can mess with your head, you know, he's started to freak me out. So what's the deal with you and Tyler? Yeah, word of advice, steer clear.
Why, because he's a normie?
Because Tyler and his friends are a bunch of jerks. They can't stand the fact that this school is the only thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the boy whose life was served to him on a silver platter.
Hey, you know, girls in glass houses.
Should throw bigger stones. At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Nice.
Nice.
Ouch.
Nice little exclamation point on that line.
Good twitch.
I still don't trust her. Especially because Bianca said she went to her.
First, yeah.
And now
Are you
Rowan's
interested
gone.
in the ancient art of beekeeping? Eugene Ottinger, founder and president of the Nevermore Hummers.
Wednesday. Wednesday Addams.
Hummers.
They're nature's perfect community, all working together to achieve a common goal.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't sting
It's
thing.
also one of the few ecosystems in which females dominate.
Oh.
Aww.
It's like you when you start spouting animal facts.
Shut up.
I'm not allowed to speak to anyone.
You had a lot to say the other night when you tried to kill me. Told me I was destined to destroy the school, remember? Where did you get that drawing?
I just went into the woods to clear my head.
Mm.
Then you came after me.
Wednesday. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, back off and leave me alone.
Yep.
Go thing.
Good thing.
Thing can just look like one of those hands that people put out of the boot.
Yep.
Gallop! He's galloping!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hitch a ride! Hitch a ride!
Oh, ew. Oh yeah, that's always good. Looks sus when you were entering a cubicle. What?
Oh, got it!
Yeah, he's a changeling!
Yes! Body in the suitcase?
Does he, or does he shed?
Oh,
Nope, it's just empty. So is the real Rowan dead, or is this Rowan all like?
Rowan's dead.
Rowan's dead.
Rowan's dead.
Oh!
I'm going to give you all the materials again.
How do you lose him in a bathroom with no windows? A lefty wouldn't have failed me.
Rude.
Don't sulk. Now I'm going to have
I
to
come
find
from
the
a family of
evidence
lefties and I'm the
myself,
only
since we're
righty.
lost our only lead.
So she must have shape changed to just drop everything.
Yeah.
So there's no suspicion on the school to keep the police
There's
out.
an open spot next to me. If you can stand sitting that close to an elitist snob.
A little bit of jealousy.
I do love how her uniform is literally black.
What's he doing? Oh, he's brought it to life. That's cool.
I doubt Wednesday is impressed by your tricks, Mr. Thorpe.
I am.
Admit it, you're a little impressed.
Squish it.
Don't squish it.
Perhaps you could identify the ghost orchid's greatest qualities.
Resilience and adaptability. It's able to thrive in even the most hostile environments.
But its mere presence can change the ecosystem, causing the established plants to reject it.
Usually because the native species is allowed to thrive unchecked.
Loving the metaphor.
A weed whacker couldn't fix.
I'll certainly try.
Are we still talking about flowers?
Thank you, ladies, for those illuminating
Piercing eyes.
insights.
I'm busy and bees totally creep me out. Why don't you ask Thing? Oh wait, you can't because he's mad at you.
Why is he mad? He's the one who screwed up with Rowan.
All I know is that we spent an hour giving each other manis and he really opened up.
Aww.
He feels like you don't respect him as a person.
Well, technically, he's only a hand.
Wednesday, he's your family. And he would do anything for you. Go apologize and I'll reconsider helping you.
I hope Thing has multicolored.
I really hope
nails.
so too. On her side.
On her side, reading magazines.
I snapped at you. I'll check my tone in the future.
Oh.
Now chop chop before all our leads turn cold. What is it that you want? Hand cream, nail buffer, new cuticle scissors. Consider it done.
To be treated nice.
Mm.
The Wolfman poster.
Yeah.
I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive. But those are all traits of great writers. Yes, and serial killers. That's your point. I have nothing to get off of my chest, and I'm not submitting to your emotional blackmail. When Rowan showed me this, it confirmed my greatest fear. That I'm going to be responsible for something terrible. Not good terrible like Ivan. Bad terrible. And I can't let that happen.
So she does care a bit.
That's why I need to find out the truth.
Aww.
Breathe a word of this to anyone and I will end you.
Payback is gonna be a bitch.
I'd expect nothing less.
I should be thanking you. This is the most girls I've ever had in the shed. Other than bees.
Shocking.
No.
I've always had a thing for werewolf chicks.
The chance that Enid ever becomes romantically interested in you is less than 1%.
So I've still got a shot?
There's a shot! There's a chance!
You ever taken a honey bath?
I just don't want to get stung.
The key is to remain calm. Bees detect fear, but
She's
you don't need to worry. Because I have a very big smoker, and I handle it like a pro. Would you like to see it?
At least it wasn't an unsolicited smoker show.
Sorry. I didn't want Elvis to pick up on your scent.
Thanks.
Hey, wait, what really happened the other night at the festival?
That's
Look,
what
I
I'm trying to
swear
figure
I
out.
won't say anything to my dad.
I thought Rowan was in danger. Turns out I was wrong. Then he proceeded to use his telekinesis to try and choke me to death.
Holy shit. Why would he do that?
No idea. That's when this monster came out of the shadows and gutted him.
And it didn't try to kill you?
It actually saved me from Rowan. That's the part I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that's a handy little
That's
find.
a handy little find, yes.
These are Rowan's. I knew it was a cover-up.
You okay?
Nightshade Society. Well, Xavier did say his telekinesis was being more erratic, making him erratic.
In here looking for actual books. Most sneak in to make out.
I accidentally walked in on two vampires fanging. I didn't see that.
Is there something
At
I
least
can
it
help
wasn't a
you
fang
find?
bang.
Have you seen this before? It's a watermark from a book I'm looking for.
I think it's the symbol to an old student society, the Nightshades.
Like the deadly flower. Color me intrigued.
I was told they disbanded years ago.
Any idea why?
Sorry.
It's one of her parents who's surely got to be a member.
Oh, her.
I've been here a year and a half, and I still feel like an outsider.
Is that because you're the only normie on the staff? Enid told me.
To tell you the truth, I've never really fit in anywhere. Too odd for the normies, not odd enough for the outcasts. I thought Nevermore would be different, but there's still a handful of teachers who will barely acknowledge me.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me. Deep down, I secretly enjoy it.
Never lose that Wednesday.
Lose what?
The ability to not let others define you. It's a gift. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, the door to the conservatory is always open.
Oh. Yeah, I'm glad Christina's getting a lot of screen time.
Mm.
Wednesday, helping Wednesday.
Book's got to be around here somewhere. Start investigating.
Is that a Batgirl?
They look like a Batgirl, yeah.
Don't take a blue light in a boy's dorm.
Ooh.
Rowan's full of surprises.
How'd you get past the housemaster? Use your siren powers?
Not while wearing this. Would it kill you to not think the worst of me for once?
What do you want, Bianca?
To see how you're doing. You were the one who was afraid he would do something to Wednesday. Isn't that why you've been following her around like an eager-eyed puppy? Or is there something more? Seriously, what do you see in her? You suddenly have a thing for tragic goth girls with funeral parlor fashion sense?
Maybe it's because she hasn't tried to manipulate me.
I make one mistake and you can't forgive me. She treats you like crap and you can't get enough.
Okay, why are you so fixated on Wednesday?
Because she thinks she's better than everyone else. I can't wait to crush Ophelia Hall tomorrow and watch her werewolf roommate crumble. It's gonna be a poke up.
You think you're better than everyone else as well.
I hate to think we've got planned.
My game's already started. I like to win. You work good together, Xavier.
Were we? Is that just how you wanted me to feel?
Oh, that's a...
Trust me, Wednesday Addams is not the girl of your dreams.
That was
She's
a
the stuff of
cutthroat
your
line.
nightmares.
Well, you would be wondering whether she's using a siren.
Yeah, especially if
influence.
she's used it on you before.
Oh no, what's happened?
Where have you been? I'm literally having a heart attack attack right now. Yoko is in the infirmary.
What happened?
Garlic bread incident at dinner. She had a
Oh, no.
major allergic reaction, which means she's out of the poke up and I don't have a co-pilot.
It wasn't an accident. Bianca's behind it.
How do you know?
Doesn't matter. You and I are going to take her down tomorrow.
Nice.
Wait,
Spite is excellent.
Black Cats? You're willing to do that? For me?
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
Yeah, but mostly you're doing it because we're friends, right?
Right?
Tell me how she keeps winning.
Dramatic
It's a real brain cramp. The past 2 years, no other boat has made it across the lake and back without sinking.
Sounds like sabotage.
Sirens.
There are no
I was gonna say the sirens would be underwater,
She is
surely.
a siren, which makes her master of the water.
Yeah. Sirens mastering the water or having sirens in the water that go undetected somehow.
We're all set.
Good. She's in position.
You want to tell me what you two were up to all night?
And spoil the surprise.
Speaking of surprises, your costumes in the tent.
Costume.
OMG, you look perfect. Only thing, where are your whiskers?
Ask again and you'll be down to 8 lives.
I love that it's like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
What do we have here? The runt of the litter.
For the record, I don't believe I'm better than everyone else.
Oh.
Just that I'm better than you.
The Edgar Allan Poe Cup. Each team must row across to Raven Island, pull a flag from Crackstone's crypt, and hustle back without sinking or being sunk. First team to cross the finish line with their flag wins the cup and bragging rights for a year, as well as some special privileges. Let the Poe Cup begin!
That's a shotgun!
That's a revolver.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Sirens in the water. Yep.
Screw's swimming in skinny jeans. Nope, tail,
Nope.
don't worry.
Skinny jeans are gone to a skinny tail.
Oh! Deadly!
So I wonder what theirs has then. If they've all got little dirty tactics.
Oh, that's cool.
Paddle in and just start whacking.
Well, you don't know why it's happening.
Oh, you'd try anything, you'd just...
Yeah, sure.
Thing.
Oh. Nice! Countermeasures are always good.
He did not see that coming. Oh, it is the catch of the day.
Thing, I need you to distract a couple of jokers.
Come and get me! Go
Nice.
Later Wednesday.
Later, Gator.
in. Joseph Crackstone.
Oh no. Oh no! Ooh!
She's actually engaging with this one.
You were the key.
Taking
Key
a
to
cat
what?
nap?
Interesting.
So, key to the mausoleum, tomb, or key
To finding the
to...
secrets?
to yeah. See ya, jokers.
I just asked myself, WWWD.
What would Wednesday do?
I love how hers has the pink up
Yeah.
it as well.
Harpoons.
Nice. Smack him!
Get in there, thing. Get in there.
Slap.
Punch.
Punch! Nice.
Falcon punch.
Come on, Black Cat. Nice.
They got him.
Got a lot of kids at the school.
Yeah. Like a little puppy.
Moment of my entire life. Admit it, you kind of got to the whole school spirit thing.
You didn't tell me it was a dark, vengeful spirit.
The first Poe Cup took place in 1897 as a way to not only honor Nevermore's most famous alumni, but to celebrate those values that all outcasts share: community, perseverance, and determination. And we certainly
She just looks like she wants to murder everyone.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Ophelia Hall. As a former resident, I would be happy to see the cup back on the mantle after all these years.
There's gotta be a story.
I don't think Ween's bad. I think it's a throwaway to kind of get suspicion on it. I think she's just doing it to protect the students and the school.
Or herself.
True.
Ooh.
Oh!
Down here.
Hiding?
You took down Bianca Barclay. Try to enjoy it. The girls want to know if you want to hang out later. Oh, come on, it won't kill
Do it.
you.
I'll think about it.
It's good to see you fitting in. Just like your mother.
My mother and I are two entirely different people / species / everything.
The last time Ophelia Hall won the Poe Cup, your mother captained the team. I was her co-pilot. Maybe you two are more alike than you think.
But again, we are getting the one side of the
Yes.
relationship. I do wonder if Morticia will have a different recollection of events.
Oh, she's sleeping.
Oh, I was
Nice.
sleeping with the cup.
A place where the questions far outweigh the answers. But sometimes, the answer is staring you right in the face. Don't worry, Edgar Allan. I see your sanctimonious smirk. But I will get the last laugh. Your penchant for riddles was legendary. And this might be your cleverest yet. Because it's not a single riddle. Rather, each line is its own separate
It's a
one.
step, yeah.
The opposite of moon. Sun.
Sun.
A world between ours. Nether. Beginning and end never found. Circle. Every rule has one exception.
So it's their first letter.
Yeah. I like how the bird's like just looking.
Yeah, looking over.
The answer will give a sharp cracking sound.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was never good at those puzzles.
Some of them, but I always think of another word for it.
Yeah. Found a chamber.
Nice.
Secret societies. Hidden libraries. My mother's
Scales up
staring
top.
at me in a judgmental way. These are all things I've come to expect.
I wonder if they're prediction volumes. So, like, someone's written down prophecies.
Yes. There's the other half.
There's the other half.
But the minute I inch towards the truth, luckily, I'm not afraid of the dark.
No! No, not a cliffhanger.
Nice, though.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So I wonder,
very intriguing.
So I wonder who was following her to snatch her.
Mm.
I am enjoying the mystery. It's good to see Wednesday grow, even very quickly. In this episode, she's grown significantly more willing and open, and putting herself out with the social, being more social within the school, and her relationship with Enid, like hasn't verbalized that she's doing it for friendship, but spite is a powerful tool.
We're not friends, but I know she's against you and I am against her, so together we shall defeat her.
Yes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But no, it's a good way to see the various relationships within the school that are being built, whether it be within it, or Christina Ricci's character, and even Headmaster Ween. We're finding out more about what Morticia did at Nevermore, and now we're getting that from Ween. And as I said in the video, are we getting the full story, or is this just your mother did this, you're following in your mother's footsteps, which is something Wednesday doesn't want to do. She's been very vocal about that. But I also think it's good for her to hear it, because it's I'm not actually turning into my mother. This is my own journey that I'm going on. And my mother discovered all these things for herself, and this is my journey as well. So it's not that they're trying to change me into something that they are. This is me exploring things and finding out that there are similarities with Morticia. Getting a lot of pop culture vibes from very strong X-Men vibes. Whether it be the various powers or the character names, all the Nevermore students are facing prejudice from the town just by existing. It's a very X-Men mutant thing. You've got the Harry Potter similarities.
Yes, with the school aspect.
With the school and
because there is the crushed clock tower. Like, the clock tower is in disarray, and I need to know why. What happened? Every time they've done a panning shot of the school,
the
clock tower isn't perfect. I want to know why. But that also made me
aesthetics. Cool aesthetics.
But it's really interesting, some of those what seem to be throwaway lines as well, of the I'm too weird for the normies, but not weird enough for the weirdos.
Yeah, for the outcasts.
For the outcasts, thank you. But it's like, vibes aren't right.
Was that Thornhill?
That's the teacher.
Yeah, Thornhill.
Yeah, Thornhill.
Good. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was thinking she's been there for a year and a half. I want to know when these accidents started happening, and when. I find it odd that a school that is, even though they say it's for outcasts, and they could classify people without any sort of power, or the normies as they call them. I could see, if you're an outcast in the normal society, you could be taken in. I find it very hard to believe that Nevermore would take someone in who doesn't have some sort of
kookiness, like
quirk.
But I'm like, if your quirk's just having some really cool plants, cool, I'm accepted into Nevermore. For killing plants. But yeah, I'm curious about it. It just doesn't seem, I don't know, vibes aren't right.
Botanists. Don't trust botanists.
Biologists.
But I mean, and that's the thing. There's been a lot of good kind of interactions where suspicion and mystery has been thrown onto other people.
Yes.
The way Ween acted, the revelation with her being a shape changer.
Yes, God.
And changing to throw Thing off the case. That is huge. Well, first of all, is that Ween?
Is that Ween?
Or is that someone who's just like, if we have Ween seen here, like, it also makes sense because Miss Thornhill was, when taking Rowan in the car, was, don't ask questions, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So it seems like she was in on it.
Yeah.
So I still think that it's a throwaway for us to get suspicion onto Ween as having ulterior motives, which I have thought from the first episode,
potentially
a bit too obvious. Could still happen, but
the motives may not be the motives we think.
We think, yes, because you're in the headmaster's shoes. You've got the police snooping around. They already have a prejudice against your students and your school your base existence. You'd want to throw them off the case and make it case closed. Do an internal investigation. It also makes sense because Bianca was the first person that Wednesday went to, who then went to Wayne, which was let's do the cover up. And, we've seen Rowan alive. That's case closed. No one believes Wednesday now.
Yeah.
So whilst it undermined Wednesday and made her out to be a liar, I could see it being for the protection of the school. We've got 6 episodes left to go. There's a lot of mystery still to go.
There's still a lot of mystery.
Could that be the actual motivation.
And a lot of characters to explore as well,
Yeah.
especially with the cop and his son as well, delving into their relationship.
Yes.
As well, what happened to the mother? I feel like that's going to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also
Well, I'm thinking that could. Sorry to cut you off. I think that could tie into Gomez potentially.
That's what I was thinking. But what I also found interesting was the artist. Sorry, I've completely forgotten his name. Xavier mentioned that him and his friends.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him.
with any friends
He's
yet.
been by himself.
Yeah.
So are the friends the guys from the first episode that came in the
Pilgrim World?
The Pilgrim World?
Yeah.
Or is it you're just classing normies as all friends together regardless?
Yeah.
It's really interesting, and it'd be interesting to see how these relationships play out.
Yeah, and there are some very interesting social perspectives, differing cliques within the school, and just how they interact. And I could easily see that being how Nevermore and Jericho residents react as well, with whether they witness something or the rumors that go around about Nevermore. There would be, well, as Wednesday said, Xavier's being an elitist snob.
Yes.
And she wasn't being receptive to what Xavier was saying. Was you haven't known this kid long. I've known him and he treats us like dirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, the various relationships are going to be fun to explore, as well as the mystery. I like the Nightshade Society. And
yes, that's a very interesting school history to delve into as well, especially if her parents have a portrait in the hidden frickin' room.
Yes, that's a huge.
But again,
I wouldn't say red flag. I'd say it's a huge.
But
flag.
Wednesday isn't surprised by that, which is she knows that her parents are ingrained within the school. So there's not going to be surprised to see her mum on the fencing team, her mum being head of the house or like one of the leaders. So that's not going to be a surprise for her. It'd be more of a surprise if her parents weren't there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. Only 6 episodes.
To go.
Much.
It's 8 episodes, but 6 to go.
6 to go.
That's good, and hopefully season 2, because we're loving it so far. But no, a lot of nice little mystery. Her visions are becoming more frequent,
longer,
and she's now, and we saw the one where she's now actually interacting within the vision. You are the key.
Creepy girl with plaits.
Creepy, yes. Yes. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Yeah. I like it. It's a nice mystery. The cast and characters are fantastic. It's great to see Christina Ricci. Gwendolyn Christie, though.
Stella.
I know they've got her in all white and with the platinum hair, and she just stands out because she's huge.
And such a juxtaposition against the blackness of Nevermore.
Yeah, just all the dark features in Nevermore, and she stands out. But in any scene she's in, regardless of what show, she always stands out.
She steals it, and her acting is amazing as well. And she just looks so stunning in this as well.
I love. Yeah, she looks stunning in everything.
She does. She even looks stunning in Games of Thrones as a scary woman with a sword.
How can it? Nothing scary about it. How can you not love Gwendolyn? Like, it's just Jenna Ortega is doing so well conveying the various. She's being so good at being emotionless, but showing so much emotion.
That's what I was going to say as well. It's that definite teenager of being I am showing no emotion, no one can read my thoughts, and having so much actually be shown. Like in the talk with the headmaster, you watch her jaw unclench at one point, where it's like, just believe me.
Little,
yeah, and it's that fed up moment of I just want to be believed. And like the little shock of surprise with friendships, or the little step backs with the don't hug me. It is done so very well.
Yeah, and when she does get that praise, and it's almost like she's got the defensive, a protective shield up to, because she knows she's going to be disappointed. And when she does get some sort of praise or invitation into something, she does. Let her defenses down a bit. You can see that, and I hope we get to see a lot more of that.
I hope so too.
But yeah, I'm very excited for the next few episodes. I'm excited for the whole season. Tell us your thoughts on episode 2. What was your favorite part? What mysteries are you enjoying?
Yes.
And as always, keep it nerdy.
What's up? Nope. What's up, everyone? Julia
No,
here.
I stuck my tongue out for some reason.
What's up, everyone?
I did it again.
You did
Why
it
did I
again?
do it
Why
again?
did you do it again?
I don't
saw
know.
it that time.
Don't know. I don't know. If they keep rhyming woe and having woe in the title, I'm just expecting woe to you of earth and sea. For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666.